Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel today. My name's Tammy, and today's video is a question of sorts about whether you can put a bath truffle on a soap as an embed. Have you ever heard of it? Have you ever seen it? Have you ever tried it? Let me know. I hadn't, and so I wanted to see if this was something that would be possible. So guys, I am a patron of Lisa at I Dream in Soap, and so that gives me access to her exclusive Facebook page. And so I went on there and I said, hey, what do you guys think? Am I a genius? Am I asking for trouble? Is this a bad idea? And wise Lisa recommended that I actually test it. I was like, oh, okay. So I did test it with a little bit of soap that I made, and this is my bath truffle. I already took it off and I already tested it and washed with it a couple times. Everything looks fine. I mean, it looks fine. So I went with it. I have little flowers, I have little hearts, and I made lime wedges to go on top of my rustic essentials, the lime and the coconut. I thought it sounded so fresh and summery, and I really wanted to give it a go. And instead of just doing a melt and pour embed, which would be something I would normally do, I wanted to do something a little bit different. And so when I sell a bar of soap, they're going to get an extra flower or heart as a little gift freebie to go along with their little lime wedge. So if you're interested to see how all of this turned out, stay tuned and I'll just see you on the other side, guys. So for my colorants, I want this to be very bright and happy. So I am using Force of Nature. It's a mica blend, but it looks very bright, and I don't remember if this is more of a neon vibe. And then I'm going to use a yellow neon from Nurture Soap as well. So both from Nurture, and then my main batch is going to be white. And I have that pulled off and ready. I have my kaolin clay in here. I'm just going to go ahead and get my lye water in and blend that all up at once. Oh, it's close to the top, guys. So some of the reviews said this soaped very, very nice, and then there was one or two that said it accelerated really quickly. So I'm just going to be a little bit cautious with my blending. For this one, I'm going to be using coconut milk. Clearly, it's the lime and the coconut, right? So look how thick that is. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with coconut milk. I get it in the can. Whoa! I get it in a can. I got that at Costco this weekend. And just take it out in a bowl and get it all smoothed out, because all the water is going to be at the bottom and then it's really thick on top. So I had to take it all out, smooth it all out so I could have something to work with. I want it to be pretty bright white. There is no vanillin in the fragrance oil, but I am going to put 2 heaping teaspoons in there and see how that gets us. For a neon, this was really easy to blend in. I've worked with some neons that were just, you're forever smushing it, trying to get it to blend in and be, you know, smooth and no speckles. So that was really easy. This is not quite as bright as I was hoping it would be. I'm going to add a touch of neon to it. And I have this glitzy neon from Micahs and More. Alright, that's going to help a bit. Fragrance oil. Oops, my battery died. You know, I told myself before I started taping, switch out the battery. And I'm thinking, no, it's a fresh battery. I shouldn't have to. Famous last words. Honestly, this feels like it might be a little low. That I went too far the other way. So I'm anxious to see how this is as far as my batch size. I'm just going to do a drop swirl just to keep it easy on me. My white is thickening up just a tiny bit. Next, I'm just going to let this set up a bit more. I want it to be able, I'm not piping it or anything like that, but I do want to mound it up a bit. So I'm going to clean up a little bit, keep stirring, and be right back. All right, guys, I'm going to see if it's about ready. It's probably not, but I'm going to put my first layer on anyway and kind of get a feel for it. I did weigh this off, and it is 25 ounces exactly. Don't know how that happened. But I wanted to make a note of that in case this is too much, not enough, and I'll know next time I want to do this with this mold about how much batter to pull off. So I'm just going to be plopping it like this and letting it kind of fall where it will. Helping it along a little bit, I guess. Alright, well, now, let's see what's next here. Just a little bit of a bang down, and I am going to maybe bring this back up a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Find a low point. I do have, with this mold, my handy dandy little lines here, so that may negate me doing any sort of samples with this one. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I think I'm just going to go straight in just like that. And the width of this mold is darn near perfect for this mold. It fits this mold perfectly. They're not as shiny and pretty as maybe a melt and pour embed would be, but it's going to be different, and that makes me happy. So I have a little bit of Brambleberry's King Gold mica in here. I'm going to add a little bit of oil. Oh, here it is. And I chose this because it's got more of that orange tone to it as opposed to some of my other gold micas, which are more of a yellow. And I just wanted this to stand out just a little bit more. I'm just going to do a quick mic drizzle on it. Yeah. And while I'm at it, because I can't seem to help myself, so I'm going to put a little bit of Nurture Soaps and Viral Glitter. I have a gold dust, and that will fit with my gold mica line quite nicely. I think I filled these little bottles up too high, so I'm struggling just a little bit. All right. I think it's really cute, guys. I can't wait to cut it in a couple days. I hope you stay tuned for that. Look how pretty it looks. I'm anxious to cut this. I don't know if I'm going to use my multi-bar cutter or not. I may get my custom craft tools cutter out to cut it. These angles are making me a little nervous. And I'm going to be a little careful getting it out of here because I don't want to mess up my design or my embeds here. Uh-oh, I just broke one. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. It's loose. Oh, I broke another one, guys. I did not know they'd be that. I wasn't prepared, let's say, for them to be that fragile. All right, let's see. I broke that one and that one. I am going to get my other cutter out. Hang on. I'm going to maybe cut just a little bit of a sample. I got a little embed right there. There we go. Pretty close there. Let's just keep going. I think the colors are cute. You do want to square it up along your side here so you can have a nice straight cut. Oops, that's being loud, I'm sorry. I'm really liking the green and the yellow. And I think the gold drizzle was a good plan on my part. I'm happy I did that. That one is a little small for a full bar, so I'm gonna try to cut it for a sample. There. So I got 3 samples this time. I don't know how I'm going to wrap these because I started doing the shrink wrap, and that shrink wrap is probably going to break every single one of those. So I think the bath truffle may be good, but the particular embed may not be the best. Alrighty, it's been a couple days since I cut it, and I think that they're really cute. And look at that lime. Oh my gosh. I'm really happy I ended up doing the gold drizzle. I think that just gives it a little something something that is fun. I like the colors. Look how that lime looks blue. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but where I kind of cut into it, it has a blue look to it. It's weird. I don't know. It works. So far, everything looks fine. You know, my soap sample, I've kept the, I've washed with this, but I've kept this on the soap, just kind of seeing how it's going to go. So far, so good. Let me know what you guys think about putting a bath truffle on a soap. I'm still a little bit nervous about them. I am nervous about wrapping them and shipping them, that the lime wedge will break. But hopefully having a little extra with the bar will be kind of fun, and people will enjoy that too. So guys, that's it. Thanks so much for your time, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.